Alright everyone, welcome back to more of Assassin's Creed Valhalla! Except this time, we are starting a brand new DLC, Wrath of the Druids. I'm really freaking excited about this. This game just keeps on giving, man. I love that this game keeps on giving. It may not be my favorite Assassin's Creed, hands down, but it's still a very good Assassin's Creed, not gonna lie. Really freaking awesome, and hopefully, you know, when we finish all these DLCs and everything, I'll be starting a brand new series, which you guys will see very soon, and I'm sure you'll be surprised by it, even though, I mean, you kind of see it coming. You kind of see it coming. But anyways, leave a like for the first time ever of Wrath of the Druids, and let's do this. We are meeting with the new rival, and I also got my new outfit on. Let's go. Let's freaking go. This is gonna be epic. I heard this was like the longer of the DLCs, really. So I'm in it to win it. Let's freaking do this.
Hytham?
Huh?
Things have not gone as planned. Hytham!
Hello.
Perhaps you can aid me in locating Hytham.
Maybe.
What is your purpose with him?
I have brought a sampling of goods from Ireland. That is, if I can bring my ships to dock.
Azar! I see you've met Eivor Wolfkist.
Ah, so you are Eivor. In fact, I bring you a message from Ireland.
I know no one in Ireland.
The letter is from Dublin's king. Sadly, I seem to have misplaced it.
The King of Dublin. Why would such a one write to me?
He wishes to expand trade to England. The purpose of my bringing goods here.
Azar is from the east, but lives in Ireland now. But in matters of trade, Azar, your king should petition Randvi.
He claims to know Eivor. He asked me to accompany you on the trip there.
I know no king, and I'm certainly not about to journey to Ireland.
But first, Azar, you must build a trading post. In fact, where is your trade ship?
Ah, yes. An unfortunate incident, most concerning. Trading rivals have blocked the river and thus my goods.
A blocked river hurts all Ravensthorpe. Stay. I will put things right.
As you see, Eivor is a person of action. Find me later, when the river is safely clear.
Of course, my friend. I thank you, Eivor. I will find the king's letter in the meantime.
You keep insisting that I know an Irish king. It is a fantasy.
Interesting. Okay.
Where of king is it that sends me letters from Ireland?
Better go check it out. But first, let's go ahead and take off the mask. I totally forgot to toggle that off. Anyways, looks like we're fast traveling. Thank God we've unlocked so many fast travel points, man. I mean, look at all of this. We did all the fast travel points, actually. Yeah. Let's freaking go, man. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so now we gotta go to the Atlas. And we're traveling to England, baby. Oh, wait. We are in England. Whoops. My bad. We're going right here. We're going right here, alright? Let's just calm down. It's been a long day. No excuses, assassin. Alright, yep, I got you. Wow, that was quick. Load times get quicker too all of a sudden? Dang. I've been off the game for a while. Yeet! What the? Okay, that works, I guess. I thought I saw like a nice little pit we could have dropped into. But, I guess not. Let me just drop down and, yeah, just glitch down. That's fine too, you know. Alright, let's get my steed out. My beautiful fox. Three-tailed fox. Nice little spirit fox. I love it, man. It's so much fun. But yeah, I really love how this game just keeps on giving. It's honestly the longest Assassin's Creed game we've ever had. And dare I say, the most beautiful and vibrant game we've had yet. And you guys really supported the old Assassin's Creed Valhalla walkthroughs, so thank you so much.
To be cleared.
Okay, looks like we gotta
I should not be seen in this area.
Looks like we got to get some business done. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, wow. Okay, wow. There's a lot. A lot we need to do. Hang on. Let's torch this. Hopefully that works. Torch that. Oh, shoot. That worked. There we go. We're good. We're good. Dive, assassin, dive. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. Get that soundtrack going. Hang on. I love how they're not even phased by like everything on fire right now. it's just like, okay. Oh, if only he could come just a little bit closer. Shoot. Is he gonna see me? Yeah, he saw me.
Shoot there!
Come here. Come here. Can I not? Really? I thought I could assassinate him from... Alright, whatever. You're done. Ow.
I'll finish.
Woo! How you like that? That's some good stuff right there. Alright. Uh-oh. We about to get into it. Hang on, folks. Huh. There's like multiple. Wow. Okay. Get that one. Get that one. Hi. How's it going? Back in it. Oh, I'm out. That's not good. Woo. Easy now. No, you don't. Nope. Woo. Oh. Not today.
Your guts out.
Yeah, and I'll have your hand. Come on. I love that stab animation he does. That's so sick. Alright, we're almost done here. Oh, wait, did I not get this? Huh. There we go. That should do. Wait, I didn't get that one either? Really? Huh. That should do. That should be everything too, right? I'd imagine that'd be everything. South structures. Oh, okay, okay. Did this not catch on fire? There we go. I thought this one was on fire.
Like that.
Okay. We're good, we're good. Let's keep going. Now we gotta go get those structures over here. Let's get it. Dive, dive, dive. I'm actually not recording in 4K just to upload videos a little bit quicker. So, you know, it helps. It's still 60 frames per second, so pretty nice, I should say. Find me some more structures, please. Hey, fellas. Oh, that sucked. Shoot. Alright. Time for everyone to die. In this room. I don't think so. Get out of here. Alright, what am I destroying here? What's this? Oh, do I just do this? Maybe I light the whole tent on fire. Hang on, let's try something real quick. Yeah, that has to be it.
Oh shit!
Get assassinated! Alright, there's gotta be more around. Yep. Let's go ahead and get this. Hopefully that worked.
One more should do it.
One more, I wonder. This looks like the place. Huh. Better get the treasure real quick. See ya.
Sauce trading rivals are defeated.
We're done.
First clear. Now we'll see about this so-called King of Dublin.
Didn't stand a freaking chance. We're out of here. I love these swords, man. Like flamed up and everything. Jeez. You gotta love it. Alright, we're out of the area. So now, let's go back to Ravensthorpe. Also, this is going to be a pretty long video, pretty long part 1, so bear with me. And get a snack or drink or something. Popcorn snack or drink or something. And let's do this, man. We're in it. Already 10 minutes in. Heck yeah. We're back. That was easy. Nothing too shabby at all, really. Is that it? No, that's not it. That's a river raid mission, which I still haven't done yet. But doesn't pertain to the story, I guess.
Azar, the river is clear, save for a few bodies and sticks. Your goods will get through.
Your reputation comes honestly then, though I am not sure about the name Wolfkist.
The scar on my neck.
My Viking name would then be Azar One-Eye.
Thank you, Azar One-Eye. My men will help construct your trade post.
Then I am twice indebted to you. If ever you change your mind about Ireland, I will be found in the trade post, once built. Oh, and I found your letter. Here.
Building complete. Irish outpost. Nice.
My cousin Barith is alive and king of Dublin. The Northumbria never failed to delight.
Eivor, are you prepared to go to Ireland?
Oh, I'm very prepared to go to Ireland.
Azar, you did not tell me the king was my cousin.
It was most amusing this way, was it not? A little mystery.
I prefer to know what is what. But it was a pleasant surprise.
He's eager to see you. Shall we set sail?
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah, I would like to see this land. And my cousin Barith.
So he's my cousin. Interesting. Man, this feels great. A whole new story, man. I love that. So cool. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Wrath of the Druids. Alright. Let's begin.
Ireland. A patchwork of petty kings jostling for hills and pastures and green glens. My adopted isle.
If only Jacksepticeye could see me now.
Azar, how is it that Barith, as Norse as ice, is king of Dublin?
Dublin is a Viking city, Eivor. But in fact, merchants and beggars come from all parts to parade in its muddy streets.
Odd to think of Barith as king of a city.
It perhaps sounds grander than it is. Ireland has many kings. They litter the countryside, and Barith's throne is not secure. Flann Sinna calls the tune.
Who's he?
Soon to be crowned High King of all Ireland. Flann distrusts Vikings, though he needs them.
Barith will find a way. As a boy, he wasn't much of a fighter, but somehow always came out all right.
I'm sure what you say is true. Certainly he is loved by his people.
New territory discovered. Dublin. Let's go. Or is it Dublin? I don't know. I think it's Dublin. I'm wearing the green too. This is perfect. That was not intentional, by the way.
Your crew can find lodging here. Come, let us find Barith.
Eivor! Blood of my blood! Look at you! You have Anthrosta's cheekbones! And you, the 7-year-old lives in you still. It has been a long stretch since we pelted old Ganfrid with apple cores. He never forgave us that. And Sigurd in the clan? How goes with all? There's much to tell you, Barith. But let me breathe your Irish air.
Thank you for keeping my ports from being set ablaze in my absence.
My ports? Yes, old man. I can rule my city even without you here. Eivor, you arrive in good time. I'm hosting a feast in honor of my son, Sigfrid. He is 17 today. A 17-year-old son? And rather a difficult boy at that. Come, there's much to show on the way to my castle. A kingship, a son, and a castle. Truly, you have a fine life, Barith.
Castle? It is a wooden house. Finely crafted, to be sure, but in Shiraz, it would be home to a middling rug merchant.
Lead me to your rock merchant's wooden hovel, Barith. Just look at her docks. Wee babe of a city, but the biggest port in all Ireland.
You cannot appreciate Irish air without enduring the stench of our docks.
It is upon the strength of this port I plan to secure my kingship. Assar told me that your throne may not be entirely steady. King Flann needs some persuading is all. Dublin's vast trade web will bring wealth to all Ireland. If Flann can be made to see that, my kingship and that of my children's children will be safe.
I cannot guarantee your throne, but a vast trading web is within my power.
No one else I'd trust my commerce to, old man. You let him call you that?
I call him worse things.
Barith, my king! I still owe you a horn of ale.
This is where I leave you.
Don't miss the banquet.
I'll be there shortly.
Alright. Just taking it all in, man.
Barith, my mighty king.
Aoife, this is my cousin, Eivor. Show him the bow I had you make for him. This is for me? The craftsmanship is beautiful.
Me best work. Give her a try. Hit the targets before the sand runs out. Think you can get them all?
Oh, this game. Okay. I'll get them all.
Of course I will. Stand ready to be astonished.
Aren't you the confident one? Sure, I'll be embarrassed for you if you shat on the eggs.
Watch my arrows fly.
I certainly will. Go!
Here we go. I think I still have the time stopping ability, maybe. Oh, I can't use it? Okay, whatever.
Damn good shot.
Did I get them all? Oh, shoot! Woo!
Very nice bow.
That was close.
Thank you, Barith. Steps off the boat after a long sea voyage and shoots like a master.
Nice. Okay. New bow.
Well done, cousin. Wait, is that a house of God? Aye, Christ's own church. Ireland is mostly Christian now, and so is Dublin. Many Norse chew the wafer. You make a place for them. Them? I myself have a place in Christ's house, as I do in the house of Thor. So long as a god has my back, he has my altar.
I wanna, if I can, I wanna actually get this fast travel point.
Up from rubble.
I think it'll continue after I, like, join him again. But I wanna go ahead and get this fast travel point. If the game lets me. I've just gotten all the fast travel points, man, so I'm just not gonna skip out on one. Yeah, I'm coming, I'm coming. Just let me get this first real quick, my friends. Yep, right up there. Let's go. Ready to get the view of Ireland, everyone? Hope you're ready. Because this is about to be beautiful. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. I love it. So green. Woo! Alright, that was fun. Let's continue. Alright, I'm back.
This way. I've built this city up from rubble. 20 years ago, us Vikings were beaten. The Irish took revenge and sacked Dublin.
Asa told me that it's a Viking city.
Norse founded it, and I nursed it back to health. When I became king, I was king of a mud pit.
Interesting. Check out the statues, man.
There, up ahead, my home. My only regret is that my mother and my wife aren't here to greet you. They've gone on pilgrimage to the mountains just now. The waters there improve mother's health. I am left to discipline my wayward son.
And to host a banquet.
Which should be already underway.
Woohoo! Food time.
Up, Barrett, Fodia.
I love how that only person's clapping right there.
Here we are. Please, go enjoy yourself. I must have a word with my son. Come meet him before the night's out.
Hey,
Alright.
Hi. Enjoying yourself?
it's great crack. It's a fine thing to celebrate future King Siegfried.
I'm curious. How do you feel Barrett has done as king?
Oh, he's done a lovely job, he has. Likes to throw feasts. Invites us common folk. More host than king, perhaps, but he's a fine man, and the city has never been busier.
Aw. It's awesome.
Can I ask, what is your life like in this city?
Well, there's a fair amount of work, isn't there? Hauling crates, shoveling muck. I'm a tanner myself. Long days stripping hides and dousing them in cow piss. You can probably smell the stench.
I can. Enjoy the feast, friend.
You as well.
I love how they have the accents. That's pretty cool. Imagine if they put Jacksepticeye in this somewhere. That'd be funny.
Asar, I was not sure if I would see you here.
Why is that?
I thought you'd rather take stock of your wares than placidly observe caterwauling Vikings.
And you would rather spend time with this gossiping auntie?
I like to greet everyone at parties.
There is no shortage of amusements. Enjoy yourself.
Will do.
Time to put away childish things.
What do you expect, father? That I follow your
Siegfried! I expect my son to act like the future king, not roll in the muck.
So Flan will take you on as his farting court jester?
Think with your head and not your arse. Flan can assure my throne, which will one day be yours.
That makes you the ass.
Enough! Eivor, my son, Siegfried. I'm sorry, I must clear my head. Could you speak to the boy?
I was looking forward to meeting my cousin's son.
So, you're the cousin who Da speaks so fondly of. Is the old fool reduced to importing Vikings now?
In Norway, you'd be knocked to the ground by now.
Come on then, if you've any guts worth respecting.
Fine, whelp.
You won't land a single punch.
Oh, shoot. Here we go. Bring it. Come on. Oh! Won't land a single punch, huh? How about a kick? Oh, done already. That was easy.
I guess I owe you thanks for not beating me bloody.
I'm not here to quarrel with you, Siegfried.
Da speaks so highly of you. I wanted to see if you lived up to the stories.
Does anyone? You aren't happy with how your father rules?
Da has the makings of a fine king, but he chooses to play the anxious merchant instead.
A visit to Norway might do a young Viking girl like you some good.
I'd love to go with Da. Maybe the homeland would kindle his warrior spirit. Give Dublin a fair and fearsome king.
I've lost track of your father. Any idea where he might be?
He wanted to clear his head. That means he's visiting grandfather's grave. Da has a chat with him almost every day.
Barith can commune with the dead?
No, his conversations are all one-sided. The grave sits at the top of the hill.
I'll find him. Thank you, Siegfried.
Eivor, teach me how to hit like that sometime.
Nice. Bonding. Love it. Alright, so he should be over here somewhere. He is at the family burial ground south of Dublin. Okay. Atop of the hill, near a large tree. Well, the only large tree I see is right here. Looks like that's the place. Pretty interesting DLC so far. Can't wait to see what becomes of Ireland, really. Expand the area more, go different places.
Barith. Why so uneasy?
A king must forever be on guard. When I'm upset or uncertain, I come here to seek my father's spirit.
I didn't even ask after him. Somehow I knew he'd...
Some years ago, he was destined to die in battle, and he did.
He sits with Odin now. My family owes yours a sullen debt.
That winter, your family came to stay with us. I remember your birth, screaming like a warrior.
The plague year. No one would take us in. No one but your mother and father. I owe your family my life.
And what a life we had. I have fond memories of you and I slipping out to hunt.
In dead of night. Stars in the sky, moonlight on snow. And that's how I got that scar.
I do feel bad about that. What about the one on your cheek?
This? A caution from the gods about my vanity.
Come, if we tell all our stories, we'll be here a week.
Do you see something?
My imagination run amok, but let us away.
Oh, shoot.
Over here, Eivor! Funny how just the slightest noise sets a fellow on edge.
Why Thor's hammer, Barith? I could sleep a week.
Not as spry as the old days, eh? When we'd search the night in hopes of catching a will-o'-the-wisp.
Did we catch one? I have a memory of catching one.
I wonder what that thing was. Uh-oh. Wolfhounds!
What?
Oh, shoot!
Who are these men?
Damn you,
Woo!
bastards!
Well, can't do that. How about this? Sorry, doggy. Down you go!
Who were they?
My ascension to the throne has not been without contest. The previous king's son, Thorstein, is resentful.
You told me nothing of this.
You are my guest. I'm not going to burden you with petty concerns.
Petty concerns. I now know why you've been anxious all evening.
Aye, 'tis worrying. He's never been so bold before.
He sees you as a usurper to his throne.
Perhaps, but he doesn't seem to want to take it. He contents himself by stealing and smuggling with his band of ruffians. It's petty Viking raiding, but it puts me in a bad light with Flann. That's certain.
This man's walking like he crapped his pants or something. It's just, that's what it looks like. What in the world? So now we're just going back to the castle, huh? Okay. I was curious to see if that thing was gonna pop out somewhere, and then boom, there you go. The plot thickens. Is the castle... Which way is the castle? Up here? Can I run?
Keep a sharp watch. Brigands rove the streets tonight.
Oh, there it
You
is.
can be sure of me, my king.
Just go up here, I guess. King's Hall, yep. Nice. We have to wait for him. So slow. I'll just walk with him. And we're here.
What? You know I am always the last to leave a party. What is wrong?
We were ambushed by Thorstein's men. Rivals I was not made aware of.
Small wonder King Flann does not embrace you, Borith. You cannot keep control of the Vikings in your own city.
Thorstein makes me look like more of an arse than I do on my own.
I see. It is the High King's disfavor that makes this shameful. My cousin, I will take care of Thorstein.
No, I do not want to drag you into this sorry mess. Perhaps he'll accept silver to lie low.
For a week or two, but then he'll be back, and back again. I can remove this blood, once and for all.
Eivor, this is not your fight.
For any and all of your god's sakes, Borith, let Eivor help you.
As of this moment, Borith, my arm is yours. Whatever is needed to bring Flann's smile upon you, I will do.
Eivor, I've never been so happy.
Your family saved mine those years ago. A fitting reply would be to secure your throne. I will start with Thorstein.
It happens that Siegfried may know something. He once ran with Thorstein's gang.
Sadly true. Seek him tomorrow in the marketplace. After a night of carousing, he likes to recuperate there.
We will begin to forge a bond with High King Flann on Rise of Sun.
Nice. Gave me a whole place, huh?
It said Siegfried would be at the marketplace. I need to learn about Thorstein.
Sounds good to me. Oh, nice! There's my bobcat.
I'll never learn.
I'll show you that bobcat, guys. Don't worry.
Morning, Siegfried.
Eivor, it was a rough night. I drank too much and I am desperate to calm my belly.
I cannot help your belly, but could you tell me what you know of this man, Thorstein?
Ah, Dad told you I tried to join his gang, eh? Thorstein is a real Vikinger. Like you, but louder.
You weren't allowed to join?
Too young and gangly. Amar wouldn't even show me where his hideout is.
Tell me a bit about this Amar.
Likes her ale the way kittens like milk. Spends her time getting tiddly on the docks, chatting up passers-by.
I will speak to her. Perhaps Thorstein will regret not letting you in his gang.
Listen to me. If you're smart, you won't cross Amma. She's a vicious fighter.
I'm more vicious. Alright, so... Hang on.
Cast about this land, my friend.
Ah, okay. Alright. This way. Oh. Hang on. Found something.
Enjoying her ale. Likely to be a ma. What are you drinking, friend?
The finest ale in town. I like fine things, so you have my attention.
Oh, wow.
What are you doing here, darling?
Looking for good drink and good company?
You've stumbled into the right ale house. Excellent ale and better conversation.
The ale leads to chatting, leads to... well, who knows?
Ooh, let's find out.
Oh, gosh. Wait, we're doing a drinking... Oh, no. Oh, no. Why? I didn't agree to this. Whatever. Come on, baby. What you got, Amma?
Blackstone soon.
What you got, Amma? Huh? I am focusing.
You are a bit
Woo!
green.
Come on. Last one. Oh, there it is. Oh, wrong way. Dang it. Come on. Skull! Skull! Oh, frick. Okay, focus, assassin. I'm winning this. Oh, they tried to do it to me one time. Let's go.
Is that all you can do?
Ooh, you are wicked.
You are a compelling woman. What is it you do?
You may have heard of Thorstein. I'm one of his most trusted friends.
I have heard of him. Very impressive that he trusts you.
He's like a brother to me. A not very bright brother. He entrusted me with the key to his secret lair.
He has a lair. I would very much like to see that.
Over in Dubke Landing? Sorry. Thorstein would get all pouty. But perhaps you'd like to join me for a meal.
I'd rather join you for something else.
Ooh, can't wait to find out what that is. But hold that thought. I don't feel well. I best move about a bit.
If they see me, this will get messy. I need to get that key from her.
Oh, man. I gotta get the key drunk.
If I'm careful, I can avoid a fight.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I just can't hit anyone. Oh, my God. Wait, what? Steal, steal, steal.
Hey,
Frick!
what are you up to?
Sorry! I'm sorry about this.
You are a trusting fool.
I wanted to avoid this.
Now to fight Thor inside out.
Definitely wanted to avoid this. But, whatever. Is what it is. Oh! That new animation, though. If only he was still standing when I did that, though. It's like I just kicked the air. I love it. That was really cool. I guess that's what happens when you parry with the swords. Alright, Thorstein's hideouts. Let's see.
Hate me.
Okay,
In my eyes.
it's gotta be in that, right? That building. I'll kill everyone here. Let's go. Come on, bring it. Oh, yeah.
Just watch my back.
You don't want none of this.
You merit the blood eagle.
No, you don't. Good luck trying to blood eagle me. Woo. Nice try. Whoa, bringer. Whoa, this. Off with your head. Woo. Looks painful. See ya, friends.
I'm here for you, Thorstein.
Anyone else?
Now I've got you, Thorstein, my friend.
Oh, there you are. Come on, what's up? Woo! Get that parried. You wish you could stand a chance. And you thought you could sneak up on me, huh? Oh, they're just shooting from afar. Tie up. Come here, Mr. Thorstein. I'm carrying you out of here. Let's go on a ride.
How did you get in here?
You made a mistake when you came for Barit Makiva.
Oh, gods! You plan to kill me? Give my head to whatever Irish master you and Boris serve.
I serve no Irish master.
Bullscat! If you had any Norse loyalty, you'd be like...
Okay. Guess I have to kill them all, huh? Okay. Moving on. And out we go. Don't mind me, just carrying this guy all the way to the castle. Oh my goodness. Wait, what? Oh, they're way back there. There's no way they're gonna catch up to me. Unless they went full sprint.
Bullscat! If you had any Norse loyalty, you'd be like me, running the filthy god-eaters from the island. The King of Dublin should look out for Vikings, not try to make nice with those cunts who killed our forebears. Join me. I could use someone with real balls, and the silver is good.
Be silent, and I might show you mercy.
Sorry, friends. Can't join you. Okay, which way do I go? Up here? No. Entrance to the castle's gotta be somewhere. Around here? There it is. Alright. Let's go up the stairs, my friends. Because you, sir, are in big trouble. Can't wait to see what they make of you.
Common refuse. Delivered to your judgment, King Badir.
Thorstein, author of the plot to waylay me and my cousin.
Well, you know how it is, Bardish. A fellow needs some silver. A king could fetch Dublin's treasury in ransom. Although I'm not certain you'd bring in quite so much.
Say so, Badir, and I will cut out his insolent tongue.
On your feet, Thorstein. You bloody my floors. It is a weighty decision. I would have my closest friend advise me. Eivor, how shall I deal with this ruffian?
A dignified execution, a brutal death, no. A display of cruelty. I'd say dignified. Yeah.
All must see that you are a just, resolute king. A stately and dignified execution is called for.
Well said, Eivor. I want no blood feud lasting generations, Thorstein. You are not worth the bother. Dublin confiscates your land and silver. I banish you forevermore. Be gone by sundown.
Bend the knee and show your thanks.
Best to you, King. I've better places to be than Dublin.
Father! Why choose weakness?
Give every enemy a length of rope. Soon they will carry your noose.
Peace. Flann Sinna will soon rule all Ireland. Flann Sinna has the power to make or undo my kingship and that of my son. He is the center of all. But Flann distrusts me. He does not believe I'm truly Christian. By showing Christian mercy, I begin to change his mind.
You are more shrewd than I took you for, cousin. Maybe Thorstein's release is worth a kingdom, but will mercy be enough?
That is why I must build trade. Flann will see that the strength of Dublin's ports is the strength of Ireland.
Show him the power of that trade, cousin. Obtain some rare item from afar. Some spice or gem or weapon.
And gift it to him at the coronation. It will represent Dublin's reach and help secure my crown.
Flann will hear of your Christian mercy. Meantime, I will speak to Asar about a gift.
Meet me before the coronation. We will go together.
Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and meet him there. 2 more skill points. I got plenty of skill points. I know the skill points just keep going and going, but I'm pretty much good. I can, like, hold my own. Especially in a fight. So all is well. I'll probably use all the skill points when I'm, like, maybe halfway through this series. Because I'm a really high level. I put so much hours into this game.
Eivor, welcome to my shop.
I came to ask a favor.
It is pleasant to strengthen friendships. What do you seek?
Barid wishes to show Flann the value of Dublin's trade. Could we obtain a gift from a distant land?
This is the very problem vexing me. You see, I have acquired land in Rathdown, previously owned by Thorstein, in fact. But the land has gone to Thornendog, smugglers as well. Once cleared, its trading route will serve our heart's desire.
In this case, my heart desires an exotic gift, which would be...
A spice merchant I know covets pelts of fine fur. Rathdown has an abundance. It is a perfect match.
Spice is a gift fit for a king. Thank you, Asar.
It is north of here. You go clear it of smugglers while I sit on my ass. No need for thanks.
Alright. Can we fast travel over there? Probably not, right? Yeah, because it's all new. Makes sense.
North of Dublin. I should journey there.
Let's get my 3-tailed fox and get the heck out of here. I guess we can cross the river, right? And just like swim. Let's go ahead and try it. Oh, maybe not. Okay, interesting. Can this fox not swim? That would suck if this fox can't swim. Let me try again. There we go. Okay, nice. I was about to say, man, if this fox can't swim, that'd be a huge letdown. But he can. I heard there's also a new love interest in this DLC. I'm curious to find out what that love interest is, or who that is. I pretty much avoid all spoilers of anything Assassin's Creed, because it's like my all-time favorite game, like, ever. That's why my name is Assassin. So, yeah. If you guys didn't know that, if you're new here, then there you go. But I'm pretty sure you would have thought that was obvious. Obviously. Rathdown.
They will
Okay.
attack on sight here.
Let's go ahead and dismount and get busy. Let's get to work.
Smugglers. Asar needs them cleared away.
This doesn't look too bad. One down. 2 down. Alright, bring it on. Murderer! I love how his name is just Murderer. Oh look, it's this guy. Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that.
Your gods won't want you.
And gotcha! Oh, there it is. That was beautiful. I get them all? I think I did. Nice. Oh, what? Okay. I mean, why not? I have plenty. Sick.
Are you Eivor? Over here.
You're one of Azar's men.
I am. Azar tells me you two are interested in furs to trade for a gift.
It will show King Flann the reach of Bardet's trade.
We'll get the furs you need.
How can I help?
With trade post supplies. We'll build up the post for better and faster trade.
Where would I get these supplies?
Monasteries are a good place. They'll have what you need.
I'm curious how you and Azar work together.
I gather pelts, treat them, and send the fur to Dublin. Azar trades them across the seas. We want to build up the post, both to send bundles of furs to Azar more often, and to store more to send.
Ireland must have many trading posts.
It does. Each post trades specific goods. Here, we gather furs. But elsewhere, all manner of things.
Thank you, friend.
Goodbye, Eivor.
Okay. No fast travel point here? Alrighty then. Sounds good, I guess. Man, I can't get over how green this place is. I had no idea Ireland was this green. It's very beautiful, though. Nice piece of land. Are we going all the way over there to that island? If so, that's pretty sick, man. I'm pretty much not doing any, like, cutting in this video, because usually in part ones I like to explore a lot, so no jump cuts until the second video, I guess. I honestly don't know how long this series is gonna be, but it is the longest DLC of the bunch, so we'll definitely see how it goes. I don't know if my fox is gonna make it. Oh, man. I don't know, man. Oh, what? He just shook me off. He's like, screw you. You ain't going... I ain't swimming all that far away. Oh, my goodness. Look at those fish, man. Oh, this is creepy, yo. Ugh. It's like a shark just comes out of nowhere in the darkness. Oh, my gosh. That is so... scary, but it's the fastest way to swim, so that's what I'm gonna do. Look how deep this goes. Oh, gosh, that's creepy. So far, so good. I'm not seeing any sharks. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so creepy, man. I'm like swimming into nothingness. There's the top. Man, I went actually pretty deep. Hang on. There we go. Right on the edge. Like, look at the waves and everything. Like, that's so sick just to look at, you know? Alright, I'm running out of oxygen. Let me just go ahead and go up. We're almost there anyways. Back down. Hey, look at that. Found the sands. Look at my shadow. Yeah, that's so sick. Look at the bottom floor. Very cool, man. Very cool. Alright, we made it. So it looks like we're doing a raid here? Okay, okay. Let's just go ahead and climb up here, and then we can start the raid. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. Shall we? Let's raid, fellas. Bring it on. We're in it to win it. Oh man, this is awesome. I haven't done a raid in a while. Because I pretty much got all the raids done. Stomp on your face.
Your time's up, Christ is surely with us.
There we go, there we go. Alright, we can go in here. Someone help me.
Give me a hand.
There we go. Thanks, friends. Trade post supplies. Love it.
The overseer spoke of.
Boom! What a beautiful jump.
Loot! Over here! Help me out here!
Let's get it. Awesome. Oh wow, there's a skill point thing here.
Hey! Can't do this alone.
Oh, you dirtbag. Get out of here. Oh, he did it himself. Well done, dude. Bring it. That'll do. Get off my friends. Ooh, yeah. I love that animation. So brutal, man. Uh-oh. Get up, friends. You're all right.
Look at
My thanks, Eivor.
I think that was Volka. Oh. Let's open this. And then I will take my skill point over here. Raid complete.
There should be enough supplies to build something.
That was fun. Book of Knowledge. What'd I get? New ability. Smoke bomb arrow. Okay. Interesting. Oh man, I missed. He's like, what are you doing?
Let's get out of here.
Woo! Let's go. You're alright, friends. This place is burnt to the ground. Love it. Freaking love it. Alright, can we fast travel back, or do I have to swim all the way back? Alright, nice. Sweet. Fast travel right back to the castle. I like that. Probably gonna end the video very soon, guys.
Should we build something?
So we'll see how it goes. Alright, here's this storehouse. We're just building stuff here. Awesome.
Well done. We'll send the furs to Dublin. Azar will help you find more posts to capture.
Goodbye, friend.
Alright, that worked out great. So, back to the castle then? Awesome. Probably gonna rock with this outfit for like maybe half, and then I'll probably like switch off to something else. Right down here somewhere. There it is. That was fun.
Eivor, the furs have arrived from Rathdown.
Trade chest. Interesting.
Azar, you have your trade post.
In fact, I have heard from the trader himself. We have furs enough for Flan's gift. Here, my friend, make the trade.
Oh, okay. Trade contracts. Interesting. Deliver all 4? Delivered. Nice.
Fine spices that cannot be obtained anywhere else. I will see them delivered for the coronation. Flann will certainly grasp the strength of Dublin's trade. Speaking of, Eivor, there are abandoned trade posts across Ireland.
You're suggesting I claim them to increase Dublin's reach.
We will gain access to goods we could not otherwise obtain. There is great bounty to be had.
I will look for opportunities. Meanwhile, I'll find Barith. He'll be pleased to hear Flann's gift.
Trade in Ireland. Nice. Love it. Alright, so... next quest. Flann over Ireland. Port to Barad, and then Dublin's Reach. Renowned to level 2. Oh, okay. So we gotta do that. I mean, do we have to do that? Alright, we're going back. Interesting. Wait, this isn't it. It's still... there it is. Is he outside? Oh no, we're good. Hello, my king. I am back. I bring good tidings.
Barith, Flann's gift is on its way to Meath.
Very good. I was just preparing to leave for the coronation, though I now have a problem on my hands.
What is it?
Flann's poetess, Kira. She was here delivering a formal invitation, and now I do not know where she's gone.
Do you think she's in trouble?
No, I think she is amusing herself somewhere. Likely perusing Dublin's markets. We need her. The High Poetess is an important member of the King's court. There cannot be a coronation without one.
I will find her. Where should we meet?
By Dublin's gates. I will ready the horses.
Cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Or maybe this is a good place to leave off the video. Alright guys, well, with that being said, this is gonna... I can tell this is gonna be a really good DLC. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. You guys are the best and only Assassination family on YouTube, going big and growing strong. I love you all, and if you're new, be sure to subscribe to the Assassination family today. I'd be honored to have you on this 2022 journey with me. And as always, I'll see all of you guys and girls in the next video. Assassin4259, out.